Hello everyone, my name is Ronaldo Gilfucci and I'm a fourth year student in the Computing Technology and Software Development program. Today I'm presenting my project, which is a simple dad joke API that I built for this class. My project makes a use of a small API that returns dad jokes. You can ask it for a random joke or search for one by keyword. Right now the API works by taking in a request and checking a list of jokes, and then sending it back in response in JSON format. How it works is that the project has a controller that receives requests and a service that picks which joke to return. Once it selects a joke at random, it formats it as JSON and sends it back to the user. For this project, I used a few tools. I built the project using Java and Spring Boot, which made it easier to create endpoints. I tested everything with Postman and wrote it all in IntelliJ IDEA. Throughout the development of this project, a few things have changed along the way. At first, I only planned to create a simple random joke generator, but later I expanded it by adding a search feature so the user can look up jokes by a keyword. I also cleaned up the way the JSON response is formatted and reorganized a few things like certain features. Overall, the project works well. The response time is fast and the output is clean and consistent. I also found that the search feature actually works better than I expected. It was returning accurate results as long as the keyword existed. If it didn't exist, we had problems, but it worked out in the end. I did run into a few challenges. One issue was getting the JSON formatting right, since at first the response was messy and hard to read. Another challenge was handling search queries because I had to make sure the project didn't crash when jokes weren't found. One success was that the API ended up running cleaner and more consistently than I expected. Another success was getting the search features working. This was something I wasn't sure I was going to be able to do on time, but I managed it. As for disappointments, I wanted to add a favorites feature, but it didn't come out correctly, and I had to scrap the idea. I also hoped to create a small front-end page to show the jokes, but I couldn't do on time. If I could do this project over again, I definitely add a small front-end page so the jokes can show up on the web page. The reason is because I feel like it will be more professional, it will be more interactive, and would overall just give the users a better experience overall. Well guys, thank you for watching. This is the end of my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will be also uploading a second video with a demonstration of how the project actually works with the different buttons and whatnot. And so look out for that.